Morning, Facebook. Just wait and see if anybody's coming on this morning. I'm nearly on time today. I think it's only a couple of minutes after, a couple of minutes or maybe even seconds after past. So who's going to be here this morning? I'm putting my gloves on. Nobody. Oh, somebody is. Kaya's here. Good morning, lovely. How are you today? Hi, Alex. Nice to see you. Oh, getting hearts already. This is such a treat. Isn't it glorious outside? Has anybody been for a walk yet? I haven't made it outside, but I can see it's gorgeous. And I did yoga this morning on my yoga mat in my kitchen, and it gets the sun first thing. It's lovely. Lisa Goddard's up. Hello, hello. Rob's here. Hi, Claire's here. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you indeed. We're making something lovely today, something that you're going to really enjoy. Kay Knights is here. My goodness. You must be going to bed. What time is it over there? It must be late at night, surely. Morning, Claire. Morning, Kaya. Morning, Tanya. It is a beautiful day. And tomorrow, apparently, it's going to be something like 25 degrees. We're being completely spoilt, aren't we? I think if we're blessed at the moment and we're not having to work, then we are so lucky at the minute to get this weather. Alex ate an apple on her doorstep. That sounds nice. My doorstep's not in the sun until the afternoon. Okay, no, not so late. Oh, what's the time difference? Are you like, I don't know. Sharon Turner's here, Jodie's here. Hello, Jodie, are you up now? Lovely. I'll see you at some stage, maybe, if we're lucky enough to catch each other across the field. Okay, so who have we got on today? Lots of, slept in. So have you not been out this morning yet? At least you've made it here. Well done you, well done you. We got lots on this morning. I'm making something very green. Oh, Claire's, she's beaten all of us. A run and a walk, so warm and lovely. Well done you. With a dog or not? Did Nico go out with you, or is he still going out with Lee? I'm so looking forward to doing this recipe. I'm fiddling around. I don't know if you can see what I'm fiddling around with here. Here we go. This is the green that we're going to work with today. I put a little teaser up this morning, but I don't know whether anybody saw it. You get the sun all day, you lucky thing. I get the sun in my kitchen in the morning, my kitchen side of the house, and then the lounge side is the sort of afternoon. You're tired today, got up at 4, pain is bad. Oh dear, oh dear, dear. I'm fine, thank you, sweetheart. You need to sort out your knee, don't you? Yes, I'm really well, thank you. I had a fun day yesterday. I don't know if you've seen. Hi, Samantha, nice to see you. I don't know if you saw my story, but I put a video up and it'll kill me when he sees it. We made bread. Okay, it's trying to connect again. It did that yesterday. So Nat and I made some bread yesterday. I'm sorry, guys, it keeps cutting out. Out on your own, no dog walking for you. I'm hoping it's going to keep going with the signal. I don't know what's the matter. Anyway, starting again. So Nat and I, hi Paul Stocks, nice to see you, made some bread yesterday, and he got so sticky doing the dough. He had an absolute 2-year-old's tantrum and literally flicked it all over the kitchen, and I managed to get about 5 seconds of a video of him, and I put it up on my story. So it's very funny. He sounds very Yorkshire and he swears, so don't be offended. So I'm going to make kale chips with curly kale. There are lots of types of kale. I don't know if you know anything about kale or if you've made kale chips before. Let me know if you have. But the best kale to get for making kale chips is curly kale. So it's very obvious. You can see the little curls, perfectly obvious, and it comes in bags mainly. It's very rare that you get it just loose. There are lots of sort of stalk bits in it. Actually, this one's not too bad. Sometimes when you buy it, there's a lot of stalks. Can you see? I mean, obviously it's from a plant, so it's going to have stalks. Made me laugh. What, the video, I know, is a nutter, isn't he? You won't believe what he did this morning. He just phoned me a few minutes ago and said, Mum, what's the Wi-Fi password? Because he's got a new phone. So I said, I've no idea. I don't retain that kind of information. So he said, well, can you just run and get it for me? He's in bed upstairs. Can you just run and get it for me? So obviously I said no. So he came stomping downstairs to get it. Teenagers. Actually, he's been lovely. He's got a great sense of humour, but first thing in the morning is not his time. I'm just fiddling around with the kale to get the stalks off because you don't really want the stalks. Hi, Jackie, in this recipe. So any sort of hard stalky bits, I would pull them out. It doesn't matter if you don't. You can pull them out once it's baked, but it's just easier if you get them out before. So you want a lot. My glasses are slipping off. I need to go to the opticians. I'm waiting for a new pair of glasses to come. These ones are stretched because I wear them on my head. So top tip, don't wear your glasses on your head. And my fringes all needs cutting. Sorry, it's all highlighted when you can see yourself on a screen, isn't it? So there we go, large bowl of kale. All you need is a large bowl of kale. some sea salt. Here's me with my Cornish sea salt again. Some coconut oil, which you don't need to pre-melt. You're just going to use it as it is. Hi, Jane. Now then, where's Rachel? Rachel came on before and tagged on my timeline where this video was going to show. She's not here yet, hoping she can find it. I think if you press somebody told me this the other day, there were 3 little buttons in the top right hand of the screen when I'm on. If you press it, you get notified when I come on next day, I think. So if you want to do that, it just makes it easier not to miss me. I know I'm not altogether timely, but anyway, if you just popped on, we're making kale chips. What I'm going to do, hi Alistair, nice to see you. I'm going to take, oh no, have we got a chef in the house? I'm going to take some coconut oil. I have got gloves on today. I'm going to do some massaging. I'm going to massage some kale. Who would like a massage? Oh my goodness. I've got 2 massage vouchers for Wood Hall and I can't wait to use them. I'm just going to have to wait. So I'm rubbing some coconut oil, which melts really easily at room temperature. So I'm going to massage it into the kale so it's completely coated. I'm going to lift it up so you can see what I'm doing, because I know this is not the best place for my phone. Still haven't got my tripod sorted out because Ben seems to be busy watching films all day and hasn't got time for his mum. So here we go, and I need something technical because it's quite complicated. Apparently it needs an app and all sorts. John Joe, hi, nice to see you. So I'm just massaging this kale. You massage it until it's soft. You're actually going to break down some of the fibre. Kale is amazing for fibre. Absolutely incredible. It's full of vitamins and minerals. It's one of the most nutrient dense of all the plant foods. So you can probably get your kids to like this. It's really nice when it's cooked. It doesn't taste as green. It's nice and crispy, and it's a lovely snack. And tell you what, it's a bit like Pringles. Not that I ever eat Pringles, I can't stand them, but that ad, once you pop, you can't stop. Well, it's a bit like kale. Once you start eating crispy kale, you literally can't. Massage, yes please. I know, aren't we all in need of a massage? Oh my goodness. I do it to myself, but it's not the same, is it? Nicole's here. Hello, lovely. Hi, Pauline. Nice to see you. How are you doing? So when you massage it, I'm going to lift it up again because at the beginning, obviously, I had a massive bowl of kale. It does go down quite a lot, and when it's cooked, it goes down even further. I've got some that I made earlier, and I'll show you that in a minute. So we're going to keep breaking it down. You're going to really massage the coconut oil in, and then I'm going to throw some salt over the top and massage that in too. Honestly, this is one of my favourites. It's got some omega-3s in it as well. It's got the fibre that we need for our microbiome that I keep banging on about. It's really low calorie if you need to know that. I don't count my calories, but well, I do, but not to eat as low. I eat quite a lot of calories. And yeah, very Moorish. And you're looking for the curly variety. You can use any type of cabbage, to be honest, because kale's from the cabbage family. As long as you chop it up small and then just massage it in the same way. Oh gosh, I can hear Nat coming down. I hope he doesn't come flying in. He's a bit grumpy this morning. So when you've done that, I'm going to add another ingredient, which is amazing, and I don't know whether you all tried it, but glasses annoying me today. It's nutritional yeast. Can you see that? And you can buy it in supermarkets, you can buy it in health food shops. They're the main places. They normally add vitamin B12 because it's for vegans, really. Well, it is vegan, sorry. It's not just for vegans, obviously. But it's got a real cheesy taste. You can see it's like flakes inside. It's got such a lovely cheesy taste, but it's never seen cheese. I can eat it off a spoon, it's gorgeous. So I'm going to sprinkle some of that over the top. You don't have to have this, by the way. So at the minute, if you can just get kale and salt, then that's fine. You can add some herbs or some spices or some chilli or whatever you want and rub it in at the same time. Sprinkle it on top, and that works just as well. So I'm just going to massage that in. Anybody got any questions this morning? You're not chatting to me. What you all doing today? I've got a work day today. I've got clients all starting at 1 o'clock all afternoon, which will be really nice because I love my clients. And we're going to have some fun and do some coaching. So is anybody here going to work today? Alistair, are you still working? I think if it's the right Alistair, I'm trying to look at your picture. Okay, so that's lovely. That's really mixed in, really gorgeous. Come on guys, no chatting. What's happening? Claire, I think you've run out of kale. Yeah, you have to get Lee to get some more. So can you see that? That looks absolutely, it smells lovely. I mean, it smells green, but it's now green and cheesy with the nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is a real good addition to your cupboards because it keeps forever. Comes in a jar like a tub like that, and it's literally, you're off today though. How am I doing, chef? And it literally keeps for ages. And I'm going to now put this onto a baking sheet. That's it. It's literally 2 minutes massaging. Good for your hands, good for your arms. And you're going to put that onto a baking tray. I'm going to show you it again so you can get the feel. There you go. That's it. So where are you working, Alistair? You're off today. Hi, Mary. How is it in Scotland? Have you got lovely weather? Actually, I know you have. I was talking to my sister the other day, and she's got gorgeous weather, and she's up in Scotland. I'm just pulling the solid stalks. You really don't want them in. They're just not great to crunch. Well, I mean, if you want it to be crunchy. Sat in the sun having coffee and watching Ruthie. Oh, Sharon, that's lovely. Are you in your garden? You lucky thing. How's your beautiful dog? Better, I hope. Tomfoolery. Oh, okay, so you're doing takeaway stuff then? Oh, I didn't know that. And delivering, maybe? I don't know. That's interesting. So there we go. I'm showing you my kale. That's going to go in the oven at about 170, maybe a little bit less, depending on your oven, and you know your ovens. It doesn't take long to cook, and you need to catch it. It'll start to go very brown around the outside. It cooks from the outside first, obviously, because it's thin around. So keep turning it over. Oh yes, it's nuts. Really? Wow, that's good. I'll have a look and see what you're doing. We might get a takeaway. Are you delivering though? So, yeah, so keep turning it in and just moving it around every few minutes, I would say, because it does catch and burn quite easily. Although, to be honest, I quite like it if it's gone a bit crunchy and burnt and around the edges. You want it to be crispy. So if that's too dense on your baking sheet, I would put it on 2 so you can get it nice and thin. Oh, I'm getting some lights. Ian Maroon is here. Ian, I cannot tell you how much I laughed at your video last night. Oh my goodness. Guys, Ian is my lovely friend. I've known him since school, and he is just amazing. And I never know how to describe what he does. He's more than a sports massage, but he's not classed as a physio, but he's somewhere in between, I don't know. He's just amazing. What he can do with the body, in fact, he gives me the most amazing massages. It's a shame he's not here. Time slots, Alistair. Okay, I'll check that out, thanks. But Ian did this video yesterday. And because some people obviously can't get exercise equipment, he was doing some exercise where you needed a resistance band. But instead of using a resistance band, he used his pants. And I'm not kidding, it was just the funniest thing. I know they worked really well, but you standing there with your pants around your ankles was just hysterical. So if you want to see lots of fun and games on Ian's videos, he's on at 6 o'clock, and it's Ian Mulrooney. Probably kill me now. Resistance pants, I think you should market them. It was hysterical. I had my whole family watching you. And in fact, I'm going to watch it every time I'm down. I'm going to save it and watch that. I'm fiddling around with this, just getting the stalks off, because the stalks are not great. Alistair, do you make curly kale? Curly kale chips are just, I mean, they were really trendy a couple of years ago, weren't they? When I have to push my glasses on, I'm still laughing about Ian. When Deliciously Ella came out with all her stuff, you know, curly kale was a bit of a new thing. It's not now, but I still have it, and it's just gorgeous. And I think for kids, you know, to massage in the cabbage and learn to try things in a different way, and to see how different it tastes, because if you eat cabbage normally, it can be a bit boring. I can remember cabbage from school, and it was really watery, and they didn't make any effort other than to put it in some water, whereas, you know, now there's lots of different ways of using it. But curly kale is just amazing in terms of taste, and you could take it out with you for a snack. And I'm telling you now, once you stop eating it, you will not be able to stop. It's copyrighted. What is resistance pants? I love it with some cinnamon. Yeah, I like it with cinnamon. I was saying that you can put chilli on it, but cinnamon is really nice as well. Hi, Jodie. I'm glad you made it lovely. You like kale chips too. I'm thinking of pulling all these recipes together into a little ebook at the end of this. If I've still got some time, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to put that in the oven, but I have got some to show you that I made earlier. Oh dear, Ian. Right, so I made, was with half a packet, so you can see you don't make very much, and you can also, I don't know, you can't hear, but that's crispy. It's gone like crisps, and you can also, if you want to, If it's not salty enough and it's not cheesy enough, just sprinkle some more of the cheese and salt on top. Once it's cooked, that's absolutely fine. Has anybody got any more questions about it? Because I'm just thinking tomorrow I'm going to do something sweet, and I wondered whether anybody had any recommendations. Because right now I'm going to have to go through and see what I've already made, because I don't want to make something too similar. But it needs to be with stuff that I've got in my cupboard, really, because I can't go shopping every day, can I? We're supposed to be staying in as much as we can. I just wanted to say thanks to Ian for your resistance pants, because honestly it went down as one of my wins from yesterday. In my ladies group, It Starts With You, we are counting wins every day. So I put a post up and people share all their wins underneath. And wins are basically, I'll just hold this up so you can see it. Wins are basically anything good that has happened in the day. And it can be something really small, like you smiled when you woke up, or you sat and had peppermint tea in the sun. So, you know, just really little things. It doesn't have to be massive aha moments. But for me yesterday, Ian in his pants was definitely one of my biggest wins. But it can change the way your unconscious mind thinks about things, because we tend to hold on to negatives, and you've probably got a reel of negatives that run in your head 24/7. And a way to change it is to count your wins every day. It's one of the 4 pillars in my coaching system. From my mentors, Brian and Carrie, just get them in because they are awesome. I've missed the start of the video. When it goes dark and crispy, is it burnt? Still as good for you? Yeah, do you want it to go dark but not too dark? Obviously you don't want it to go black. What I was saying before was just catch it before it goes black. So you want it to be a really dark green, and it is good for you, yeah. Obviously if it's burnt you won't want to eat it because it won't taste nice. So yeah, it basically, we can choose to change those unconscious stories, those negative stories, and counting your wins is one of the ways. So if anybody would like to join my ladies group, It Starts With You, there's about 200 of us over there, and if some of them are here today, and I'm very grateful, and we have such a lovely time, and we all share and care. And it is about, everything starts with you. You have to be selfish to a certain extent, because if we look after ourselves, then we can look after everybody else much better if we're happy and content with ourselves and where we're at. So please, ladies, if you want to be with a lovely group of ladies who are all positive most of the time, and if we're not, we help each other out. It is a lovely group, Claire, isn't it? Sharon says, I've never known anyone fit so much in a day as you. I know everybody says that. Do you know, you don't see what I do in the evening. I've literally, because I'm not going out in the evening though, I've just been vegging out, and it's been lovely. Nat and I watched Friday Night Dinner last night, and Death in Paradise is one of his favourite programmes. So we watched that as well, and I have my cat lying on me. She's absolutely adoring the fact that I'm in every night, and I'm making the most of it because she's 23, Sharon, so you know, every day is a bonus. Anyway, I've been Be Balanced Ruth. This is day 181 of my 365 Live. I'm going to pop that in the oven. If you want to join, It Starts With You. It's for ladies only, but please give me a shout. And at the moment, we're counting our wins. So guys, take care. Have a lovely, lovely Tuesday. And Becky Green's made it. I'm sorry, darling, but we're just about to go, so you'll have to go back and watch it. William's here. Same to you. You'll have to go back and watch it, I'm afraid. It's a pleasure, Claire. It's lovely to see you again. Love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. If you would like to recommend, hi Nathaniel, lovely to see you. Thanks for the like. If anybody wants to recommend a sweet thing for tomorrow, Alistair, you might be able to come up with something that you make. I don't know. Just give me a shout underneath here or send me a private message. That would be fab. Thanks a lot, guys. Love you lots. Bye-bye.